Isaiah's prophecies extended far beyond his own time. He foresaw the Babylonian exile and the eventual return of a faithful remnant. He spoke of the fall of cities and empires, yet he also envisioned a future restoration and redemption. Perhaps most notably, Isaiah contains a profound and detailed portrait of the coming Messiah. He described a child born to a virgin called Emmanuel, who would bring peace and justice. He foretold of a servant who would suffer for the sins of others, be despised and rejected, pierced and crushed, yet through his wounds bring healing and forgiveness. Isaiah's message balances judgment and hope. He spoke of the holiness and majesty of God, but also of his mercy and desire to redeem. He described a future kingdom of peace where swords would be turned into plowshares, and nations would no longer learn war. He envisioned a new heaven and a new earth where righteousness would dwell and God would wipe away every tear. Isaiah's influence extends far beyond the Old Testament. His writings are the most frequently quoted in the New Testament after the Psalms. Jesus identified himself with the suffering servant Isaiah described. The apostles saw Isaiah's prophecies fulfilled in Christ's birth, ministry, death, and resurrection. His vision of a universal salvation, a light to the Gentiles, laid the foundation for the early Christian mission. According to Jewish tradition, Isaiah was eventually martyred during the reign of King Manasseh. It is said that he was sawn in two, a fate possibly alluded to in the New Testament letter to the Hebrews, which speaks of prophets who were sawn asunder. Isaiah's legacy is profound. His writings reveal the depth of God's justice and the beauty of his grace. He challenged kings and comforted the humble. He denounced sin yet offered hope of forgiveness and restoration. The book that bears his name stands as one of the most theologically rich and poetically powerful portions of the Bible, pointing to the holiness of God and the coming of a Redeemer who would save not only Israel, but all nations.